The last picture I posted for them got 10,000 likes in 1 hour, and that same night, the wife died in the bathroom while the husband was still online replying comments. I was not family, I was not police, I was not even close friends. I was just the person behind the phone. I helped couples look perfect online. That was my job. I ran a small social media business in Nigeria. I managed pages. I edited photos. I wrote captions. I replied comments. I made marriages look happy. If you saw their pages, you would want their lives. If you knew the truth, you would pray for them. This story is about one marriage, but it is also about many, because I have seen this pattern more times than I want to remember. How it started: I met Ton and Amoka through a referral. They were newly married, young, good-looking, church wedding, white gown, big smiles. They wanted to build a brand as a couple. That was how they said it. They wanted daily posts, couple videos, prayers, laughing clips, surprise gifts. They said people should look at their page and feel hope. At first, it was easy. Ton smiled easily in pictures. Amoka knew her angles. Their house was always clean. When I came, I would say, laugh like this. They would laugh. I would say, hold her waist. He would hold her. Online, they were perfect. Offline, I started noticing cracks, small things people don't see. The first thing was Amoka's eyes. In pictures, they shined. In real life, they were tired. Sometimes, while editing photos, I would hear them argue in the bedroom, low voices, sharp words, then silence. When Ton came out, he would smile like nothing happened. He always said, please make sure you post this today. Amoka never reminded me. That should have told me something. The comments and the pressure. Their page grew fast. People loved them. Comments came like rain. Couple goals. Godwin. I tapped from this marriage. Every comment added pressure. One day, Amoka joked quietly while we were alone. She said, if only they knew. She laughed after saying it, but her laugh died quickly. I asked if she was okay. She said, marriage is work. That was all. Control dressed as love. As months passed, I noticed Ton controlled everything. What was posted, when it was posted, which comments stayed. If someone asked a question he did not like, he told me to delete it. If Amoka posted something herself, he would call me. He would say, please archive that one. I once asked why. He smiled and said, we are protecting our image. That word again, image, the first red flag. One evening, I came to shoot a short video. Amoka had makeup on, but her neck was covered with a scarf. It was hot. I asked if she was not uncomfortable. She said she had a sore throat. Ton answered for her. He said, she's fine. I did not ask again. The post that went viral, their biggest post, was on their anniversary. Ton surprised Amoka with a car, balloons, cake, music. She cried in the video. People loved it. The caption said, love is kind. Love is patient. That post changed everything. It went viral. More pressure, more eyes. That night, Amoka sent me a message. She said, please keep the page active even if I am quiet. I asked what she meant. She typed, then deleted, then she said, good night. The night everything broke. 2 weeks later, I was awake late replying comments. Ton was online too. He liked comments. He replied people. Around 1 a.m., I saw an ambulance post on a local page. No names, just young woman dies in apartment. I did not think much of it. At 6 a.m., my phone rang. It was Ton. His voice was flat. He said, Amoka is dead. My body went cold. He said she slipped in the bathroom, hit her head, died, accident. That was the word he used, the perfect post after death. Before police even finished anything, Ton called again. He said, please post a prayer. Just say, hug your loved ones. I did not know what to say. I did not know what to say. I posted it. The comments exploded. People cried online. People prayed. Nobody questioned. Things that did not add up. At the burial, I saw Amoka's sister. Her eyes were red with anger, not tears. She said nothing to me, but later, she whispered, we warned her. That sentence stayed with me. After the burial, I helped Ton archive old posts. While doing that, I noticed something. Some videos had been deleted earlier, some comments were gone. I remembered the scarf, the quiet jokes, the tired eyes, the rumors. Weeks later, rumors started, neighbors talked, friends stopped talking. Someone said the police asked questions. Someone said the bathroom story did not make sense. Nothing happened. The page stayed up. Ton kept posting old photos, missing my queen, my angel. People comforted him. I felt sick. Another couple, same story. You would think I stopped working after that. I didn't. I needed money. Months later, another couple hired me. Perfect page, perfect life. 6 months in, the husband died. Different story, same silence. I started seeing it clearly. Social media marriages were not lies. They were masks. Some people smile online to hide bruises. Some post prayers to hide fear. Some post gifts to cover control. Why people don't leave? People ask, why didn't she leave? They don't understand. Leaving means shame. Leaving means I failed. Leaving means people saying I told you. And when the page is famous, leaving feels impossible, because everyone is watching. Why I left that job? I closed my business after the third death. Yes, there was a third, different city, same pattern. I could not sleep anymore. Every like felt heavy. Every comment felt fake. Why I am writing this? I am not blaming social media. I am blaming the lie we all help push. That marriage must look perfect. That pain must stay hidden. That death is better than disgrace. Some of the happiest couples online are fighting silently. Some are begging quietly. Some never make it out. When you see a perfect marriage online, pause. Not everything beautiful is safe, and not every smiling photo is taken by someone who slept peacefully the night before. I helped them post the photos. I saw the smiles up close, and I know how loud silence can be when the camera is turned off. Did not quit immediately after Amoka died. That is the part people don't like to hear. Life does not stop because something terrible happens. Rent still waits, food still costs money, so I kept working. But something inside me changed. I stopped believing smiles. The funeral that felt wrong, at Amoka's funeral, the church was full. People cried loudly, people fainted. People shouted, God knows best. Ton did not cry. He held his phone most of the time. I noticed he was replying messages. I noticed he smiled once while typing. That smile was small, but I saw it. When he stood to speak, he said all the right things. She was my peace. She completed me. She loved social media. People nodded. I looked at the coffin and felt sick. What her friend told me, after the burial, Amoka's friend followed me outside. She did not greet me. She said she wanted to leave. I froze. She said Amoka told her everything, the insults, the control, the pushing, the locking doors. She said Amoka planned to leave after the anniversary, but the anniversary post went viral. And everything changed. She said if she left then, the internet would laugh at her. The friend said, then she walked away. The page after death, Ton refused to close the page. He said the page was her legacy. He posted throwback videos. He posted old prayers. He posted crying emojis. The followers grew more. Brands reached out. Yes, brands, a widower with a love story. I stopped replying comments. I felt dirty. The police visit. One afternoon, 2 policemen came to my place. They asked about the page. They asked about videos. They asked if I noticed anything strange. I told them the truth. They nodded. They wrote nothing. They left. That was the end of that. The second couple, their names were Connor and Zainab. Interfaith marriage, very popular online. Christian boy, Muslim girl. People loved them for it. Love wins. The caption said, behind the scenes, it was chaos. Families fighting, threats, pressure. Connor drank a lot. Zainab cried often. But online, perfect. Matching outfits, beach photos, Bible verses and Quran quotes together. One night, Connor called me drunk. He said, help me post something sweet. She's angry. The next morning, Zainab was dead. They said asthma attack. I remembered how Connor used to lock the bedroom door when they fought. I remembered the fear in her eyes during shoots. The page turned into a memorial again. I started shaking whenever my phone rang. What social media hides best. people think social media lies by showing fake happiness. That's not the worst part. The worst part is how it traps people. Once thousands of people are watching your marriage, living feels like jumping off a stage naked. People stay to prove a point. People endure pain to protect a picture, and abusers know this, they use it. The third death, the third one broke me. Her name was Ifeoma, influencer, lifestyle content, soft voice. Her husband controlled everything, passwords, friends, movements. She once whispered to me during a shoot, "If I disappear, don't believe everything you see." I laughed it off. 3 months later, she fell from the stairs. I shut down my business that week. Why people did not speak? People always ask, why didn't anyone say anything? Because fear spreads faster than truth, because nobody wants police trouble, because people think, it is not my business. Until it is. What I still see, even now, I see them, perfect couples, perfect captions. I zoom into eyes, I look at hands, I notice who speaks and who stays quiet, I notice who controls the phone, I notice who smiles late, the message I never sent. Sometimes I open Amoka's old chat, I type messages, I never send them, there is no one to read them. The scariest part is not the deaths, it is how fast the internet moves on. New couples, new hashtags, new goals, old bodies buried quietly. Why I'm still here? I am still alive because I was not the one married, I was just the one posting. And even that almost destroyed me. Final thought. Some marriages look perfect because they are being performed. Some people die behind filters, and some of us help hide it. One caption at a time. I did, and that is the part one will never escape.